Hey, what are you doing out there? I was going through the park as usual in the morning, and I saw a girl in a uniform sitting on a tree.
Shut up. Don't talk to me. Simulation is good. I can do this.
Then she looks at the ground.
You could help me out if you want.
What?
It's so high. I'm afraid of heights.
Then why did you climb up there? You're not a cat.
I forgot that trees exist in the city. So I found one and climbed it. Help me, please.
This was how I met Airi Uozu, a transfer student in the next class.
Help!
Well, a few weeks have passed since that encounter. Just when I had almost forgotten about her, I saw her in the classroom after school.
You don't have to come to school anymore. Are you having fun at school?
It's not fun, is it? Why don't you quit, country girl?
Female students were surrounding Airi Uozu. I can't see her expression, but her face is downcast and I can see she is enduring. Hey, what are you doing? I shout at them without thinking. It wasn't hard to tell what was going on.
Let's go.
With that, the female students other than Airi slunk away. Hey, are you okay? I approached her. Then she says,
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
But...
I'm fine.
Saying that, she left the school. I'm home. Well, my name is Akihiko Mizuhashi. I'm a sophomore in a private high school. My parents, who are strict company owners, told me to go and experience society by myself, so I live alone. Well, even so, they pay my living expenses, so I'm free to do as I please. Yes, like this. Hey, welcome back! Tsuneo Takagi is the one raising the plastic bottle. He has good grades.
Ooh, Akira-chan, welcome back! Do you wanna have dinner? Wanna take a bath? Or want me?
And the creepy one over here is Raita Takaoka.
Don't call me creepy!
I'm just doing the introductory narration. Stay out of it! They have my spare key, so they are free to enter my room. That's why my house, where I live alone, has become a place to hang out. Well, I don't have anything valuable, and we are old friends and trust each other, so we don't hesitate to say anything to each other. Hey, that transfer student, Aidi Uozu, right? What's wrong with her? Well, she certainly has a bad reputation. Really? She just seems like a normal, cheerful girl to me. Well, I don't know. I've only heard rumors about her. What, are you curious?
Akihiko, have you fallen in love with her? Huh? Yikes, you're cheating on me, huh? I'll haunt you for 7 generations to come!
Don't haunt me for 7 generations for such a stupid thing. But I don't think they have any information about her. The next day, unfortunately, it was raining outside. So we were having a nostalgic ruler battle in the classroom during lunch break. This is something that elementary and junior high school students often do during recess. Ugh, I'm cornered.
Akihiko, get ready for defeat!
I'm not done yet. I snapped my ruler that was about to fall off the desk with my pencil, and it lands safely on the desk. Whoa, it's on top of mine now.
Damn, I couldn't get you!
Not good enough. Huh? That's... I said I'm using the restroom and headed to a place that suddenly caught my attention. It was the school's bicycle parking lot. It was raining. What are you doing in a place like this? There, Aidi Uozu was eating lunch alone and lonely under the awning of the bicycle parking lot.
Huh? Let's see, picnic?
In this rain? Here? What is it? Is there a reason you can't eat in the classroom?
How can I say? Yes.
Well, that's okay. I'll eat here too.
What, yeah? In a place like this?
You're the one to say that now? You know, since the first time I met you, you're funny, aren't you?
Is that so? Oh, I'm Airi Uozu, and you are...
I know. Come to think of it, I didn't tell you my name, did I? I'm Akihiko Mizuhashi. and we at least became acquaintances. Then a few days later, when I came home from school, I found the duo, Takagi and Takaoka, doing something. What are you guys doing? I mean, I'm scared. Say something! Oh, I forgot to stop by the convenience store. I'm going out for a minute. And I headed to the convenience store, leaving the weirdos behind. How can those guys come up with one stupid idea after another? I grumbled myself on the way home from the convenience store. Well, I guess we can only do this kind of stupid stuff while we're still young. In that sense, it's nice to have friends to do stupid things with. It's raining hard. Oh, what? What are you doing? You'll catch a cold in this heavy rain. I found Aidi sitting on the bench. She was soaking wet from the heavy rain and wouldn't even look up when I held up the umbrella. Is she crying?
I don't know what to do. I don't know. Why is this happening?
She cries silently as she says that. I pulled her hand and took her home. Anyway, come inside. You need to dry your uniform. Oh, I can't use the dryer on this though. Anyway, I'll lend you some clothes. Hey, you guys are still doing that? And the two were still in the room with their t-shirts over their heads.
Akihiko, that girl.
She's soaking wet. No, you guys fix yourselves before you say anything. So, what happened? She's looking pretty ragged. Akagi said that after we let Aidi go take a bath. I found her in the park, and she was acting strange, so I brought her home. Look, what Uozu was wearing were slippers, and this. I showed them what was on my side.
This is terrible. Is this her bag?
A school bag that has been cut up and ripped to shreds by something sharp. How could they do this? It's mind-boggling. I agree. This is terrible and too much. Oh, so her shoes.
There's a good chance they were in a state she couldn't wear them.
Anyway, let's ask her what's going on. Then, after getting out of the bath, I asked her what happened, and she started talking.
When I was a week into the school, a guy named Ishido from the soccer team suddenly confessed his feelings for me. When I turned him down, the girls told me that I was annoying. I didn't do anything, though. I really didn't do anything. Why?
She sobs and says as if to let it out. Ishido-senpai, huh? He's a popular guy in the soccer club.
You know him? I don't know. I'm not interested in guys.
I'm not interested either, but he's the ace of the soccer team and is being scouted by some of the best universities. I'm sure that kind of guy would be popular even if he didn't try to get a girl.
He said he fell in love with me at first sight.
Well, that sounds like trouble. Then I had no choice but to sit down in front of her and say what came to my mind. Hey, why don't you take me as your boyfriend?
What? What?
Don't be surprised, it's just a pretense. If you and I pretend we're dating, these two will naturally follow. It's because you're alone that they harass you. If you have friends around you, it'll be harder for them to lay their hands on you. Well, that's not a bad idea. Those people will mess with an individual, but not a group. That's right. It's especially effective if they were cowards. So we decided to pretend to be a couple from the next day. Meet me in the classroom at lunchtime. Come to my classroom during recess as much as you can.
Okay, thank you.
So there are 4 of us now. If we get one more, we can do the special fighting pose.
Why would we want to do that? Well, I welcome the addition of a friend for sure, though.
Friend? I'm happy. Well, how did the 3 of you get to know each other?
First, it was Takaoka in elementary school, right? A running competition?
Oh yeah, it started as a competition to see who was faster, and it became arm wrestling and a test score competition.
Next thing we knew, we were always playing together.
Then, in junior high, Akihiko confessed his feelings to me and I said yes, and we started dating.
Don't put in fake info! He was like a clown, but I felt he was fun to be with. With Takagi, it was in 7th grade. Our scores on the first midterm exam were so bad, and Hey, were you Takagi? You got a good grade, right? Can you teach us how to study?
Just tell us how to improve grades in a day. That would be enough for now.
There is no way there is. Just make a steady effort to study every day. We were so annoyed by his words that we forced him to join us. Because of that, Takagi's grades dropped, but, well, I guess it's because he wasn't putting enough efforts. I'm sure of it. And that's how the three of us are best friends now.
Sometimes what we do is too stupid.
But it's also surprisingly fun to be with them. And now we've added another member to the group. So, now that Aidi has joined the group, let's do something stupid together.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Then, Airi started coming to my classroom during recess. Ready? 5! Damn, Takagi, you made it look like you were going to put your fingers up. Faking is important, right? Ready? 4!
Heh, now you lost. Ready? 6! Yeah!
Oh, I guess I'm next. Ready? 1!
Damn, I lost.
Do you always have such fun playing with each other?
The two of us who lost were sent to buy juice as a punishment. Nostalgic game, right? Surprisingly, the games we played when we were little are sometimes fun. The fake info that Aidi is now my girlfriend is being spread slowly by Takaoka and Takagi.
Damn!
I hear a small click of the tongue and turn just my eyes to look at them. There's a big guy and girls who look like his crony looking at me. The senior students? They're looking at Aidi. He must be Ishido. I wonder what it is. That look in his eyes doesn't look like we can get along. I'm sure he's not gonna make another move on someone who has a boyfriend and friends though. I hope he doesn't do anything to us. Oh, this looks delicious!
It's country cooking though. If I leave you alone, all you eat is convenience store foods. I can't overlook that as your girlfriend.
Aidi says, a little embarrassed. Neither Takaoka nor Takagi are here today, so it's just the two of us. It's been a while since I've had a home-cooked meal. I'm digging in. Oh, it's really good! Seriously!
I'm glad. My mom has been teaching me how to make this, but this is the first time I've served it to someone. I actually wasn't so sure about it.
Aidi said so, sticking out her tongue and smiling cheerfully. Little by little, Aidi started smiling more. It's been a few weeks since Aidi became my fake girlfriend and the four of us started spending time together.
Takaoka-kun, did you really do that?
Yeah, he seriously does that kind of thing.
I did it! I did it! I dressed up as a girl and circled the school building. It was fun playing tag with the teacher.
This kind of morning is becoming a usual scene. Yes, it had been normal so far. What the heck is this? At the entrance to the school, I noticed that there was an unusual crowd of people, and when I looked, I saw that all of our slippers were lined up in one place, in a state of tatters. Me, Akihiko, Takaoka, and Aidi's slippers, huh? Aidi looked pale beside us. Well, that was just the beginning. My textbooks and gym uniforms were tattered too. I went to the classroom and found that my desk was in a terrible state. I heard later that Aidi, Takagi, and Takaoka had experienced the same thing. They've done it. But I was strangely calm even though I was the victim. So, isn't this a problem? I tried to get the teacher to look for the culprit, but...
You don't know who the culprit is, right? Then we can't do anything. I'll give the whole school heads up, though.
He just gave us such a silly response, as if they didn't want to make a fuss.
I'm sorry for getting the three of you involved.
After school, we gathered in my room as usual, and Aidi cried and apologized. It's not your fault. It's the fault of those who did this. I lined the damaged items in the corner of the room, but they're in a terrible state. It's way too much.
I'm sorry. It's because of me.
Aidi keeps crying. I felt my heart cool down as I watched her. I let Airi go home first, and the three of us faced each other. Well, they did more than we expected. So, are we gonna do it?
Akihiko, let's do something big and stupid.
Yeah, let's do it. They should have just stayed quiet and not done anything at all. We nodded and laughed at each other. I'm really glad I have friends I can fool around with. The next day at lunchtime, we quickly put our plan into action.
What?
First, we invaded the broadcast room when the ladies unlocked the door. Let's get started with our big stupid gig! Testing. Hello, all students. My name is Akihiko Mizuhashi from second year. Today, I have hijacked the broadcast room.
Huh? Akihiko-kun?
Today, I borrowed the broadcast room to tell you, or rather, to tell particular assholes something. Some of you may have already seen our tattered school slippers at the entrance yesterday. Our textbooks, bags, and gym clothes were torn to shreds in the classrooms too. I'm gonna say it plain and simple. Come out, scumbag!
Oh, hey! It's the broadcast room! Make them stop!
But I don't think you'll come out, so I'm calling the police now. The sooner you come out, the better for you. And I called the police consultation service while I'm on the air. Yes, this is the police consultation support desk. Oh, I'm just checking if what I experienced is a criminal act.
Hey, stop it! Are you Takagi and Takaoka? Get out of the way! Don't be silly! We're doing this because you teachers don't do anything!
The teachers came and the entrance gets noisy. Takagi and Takaoka are in charge of stopping incoming teachers. So it's a matter of reporting the damage to the police to get them arrested, even if they're students? It is a crime, so it doesn't matter if they're a student or not. If you want to file a damage report, go to the nearest police station. Akihiko, here they come, and Aidi too. I thanked him for finally bringing them to light. I hung up the phone and left the broadcast room. It's quite a large group. I saw Ishido and his cronies with pale expressions on their faces.
I'm sorry. We'll pay for the damage, so please don't call the police. And it was Ishido's idea originally. It's also my fault too, but...
Huh? How dare you betray me? It's her fault for dumping me in the first place!
Shifting the blame to someone else? What a bastard. I grit my teeth in frustration. Hey, you guys, stop joking around. Choose between the police or expulsion right here and now.
Mizuhashi, that's just too much!
Hey, sensei, you please shut up. We're the victims here. You heard the broadcast just now, right? It's a case for arrest. It's a crime, okay? If you don't decide here and now, police, immediately. I don't intend to forgive you. I don't care if they're senpais or not. I've made up my mind that I'm gonna get back to them no matter what.
Cheers!
That night, the three of us laughed together as we celebrated our victory. As it turned out, the crony girls were given mercy by Aidi and got suspended from school for 3 weeks. Only Ishido, the main culprit, was not given any mercy, so he chose to leave school voluntarily. A young athlete with promising future? That's none of our business, and he got what he deserved. By the way, we were also punished for occupying the broadcast room and got suspended for a week. Well, I guess that's fair.
Well, but it was a close call. It's a good thing our scary PE teacher was off today.
You know, I never get tired of doing stupid things with you guys. I guess this will be another saga for the three of us someday. I guess all that's left is to get scolded off. School was over and she has arrived. When I opened the front door, I found Aidi as expected, with a lot of tears in her eyes. Whoa! Oh, Aidi?
Hey, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, well...
Don't try to cover it up by laughing.
I'm sorry, but you're so kind. So you would have stopped us, right? In fact, it was Aidi who gave mercy to the crony girls, even though she was also a victim. But we didn't want you to stop us. They hurt us all. And with that, we're done playing lovers.
What?
We don't need to do that anymore. A moment later, her lips sealed my mouth.
It's not the end, it's just the beginning. Well, as a girlfriend, I have to repay you the favor.
Aidi. Aidi became our friend, my temporary lover, and finally, my true lover. Well then, here, a present for you. My fourth friend and lover.
What? What's this?
My spare key. It's a sign of trust, or a sign of friendship, or a sign of girlfriend. You know?
Thank you. I'm glad I met you, Akihiko.
I handed her the key, and with that, Aidi jumped into my arms. After that, we got to know each other more. Takagi and Takaoka both watch over a relationship. One day, we might go our separate days, but our bond will never change, because we're best friends. About 7 years have passed since then, and we got together for the first time in a while.
Hey, long time no see! We're all grown up now. I missed a broadcast room jacking.
Yeah, Takagi's now a father with kids. So, your wife? It can't be helped. She was born sickly.
I see. I hope she can live a long life. Akihiko, as for you, your parents don't approve of your marriage, right?
No. Well, Aidi says she'll wait until they approve. After all, I left home, married Aidi on paper only, and the two of us are living together.
Oh, Takagi-kun and Takaoka-kun, it's been a while. And oh, it's Chisato-chan.
Aidi shouts with joy when we come into the house together. By the way, Chisato is Takagi's daughter.
Congratulations! We are here to celebrate!
By the way, have you decided on a name?
Yes, we named him Yuta. We want him to grow up to be calm and manly. When he grows up, I will love him a lot, pat his head, and make him lots of delicious food.
Oh, that's right. It would be fun to have him marry my daughter.
Oh, that would be nice. If they refuse, we could force them to go through an arranged marriage and make them get married.
Hey, don't decide my son's life without my permission. That day, the four of us laughed together.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. Bullying is always wrong. I'm so glad Hairi had those three by her side and they all became great friends. Bullying doesn't solve anything, whether it's at school, work, or anywhere else. I hope this video can make things a bit better for anyone who's faced bullying. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.